Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And here we can check out the story for Jalen Williams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post-pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And for the TrailBlazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Davis is out there with Scoot Henderson. Here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys... around the league, you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the off-season. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. They go back and forth and back and forth.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's deflected. Davis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Dort. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Holmgren can't hit. Henderson with it. Dort covering. Kept alive. Avdia dishes to Davis. Outside, Dort. Pass to Joe. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Grant kicks to Henderson. Back to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Davis in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now, here's Grant. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Henderson for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Avdia. No good on the 3.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Craig, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And he knocks down the first one.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And it's tied up with that one.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Henderson outside. Dort against Davis. Over in the corner, Avdia. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Grant after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Henderson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Henderson. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Dort, and Grant sends it back.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Rockets. He was a non-factor. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Holmgren hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. Grant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Grant getting more confident from deep.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now, here's Grant. 9 points last game. Pass to Klingon. No good there. The Thunder shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Count that one for Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Henderson outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in, and it's Sharp in for Avdia. TrailBlazers trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Davis. To the paint. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Klingon. Nothing on the board. And it's Sharp missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
On defense, the TrailBlazers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Wiggins. Down low. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the TrailBlazers. Things going their way so far in the season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Oklahoma City. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
When I look at Portland, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Here's Kamara. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Tobic from downtown. Rebound by Murray.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
with the drive. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Defensive foul, Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul, third team foul.
Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Topic. Wallace outside. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Holiday against Wiggins. Inside, here's Sharp. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the TrailBlazers lead by 2.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Williams, a screen on Holiday. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. Now, here's Sharp. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. High post try. The shot's good. Sharp's got 6. Thunder trailing by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hartenstein finds Wallace. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. And here's Sharp. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
So it's the Thunder now. The Blazers getting the bucket. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now here's Wallace. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. Sinks the triple.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Sharp. 8 points for him. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. 20 seconds left in the first. Tipped away. Now Klingon. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the TrailBlazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the TrailBlazers so far in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Isaiah Joe is out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Holmgren into the center position. Here's Grant after Oklahoma City gets the three. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace outside. Williams looking over the floor. Down low. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Yep, that one goes in there. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside, Avdia. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No good from Grant.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Joe, good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Henderson. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Fires for 3. The rebound by Grant. Portland trailing here. Outside, Avdia. Good ball movement here by the TrailBlazers. Henderson, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wallace.
On the floor for the Thunder. Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Grant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The TrailBlazers third.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Dort's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's just Henderson disregarding the defense. It's a physical lead.
Portland, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
With the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Chet Holmgren. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Joe. Henderson against Dort. Williams passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And he's good on the second.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland TrailBlazers. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Grant on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Blazers ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The TrailBlazers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Avdia on the wing. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Sharp's got 13 points.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Holmgren the screen. Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He's guarded by Williams. And the shot goes in. And now a 4-point TrailBlazer lead. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Now, here's Sharp. Henderson looking it over. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort, the tray. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now, Avdia, 5 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort.
Second team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the TrailBlazers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis pulls it down. Portland leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
They set the screen. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. TrailBlazers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Henderson kicks to Davis. Floats one up. Not going to go that time. Good D by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Davis. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside, Davis. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren, and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Outside, Davis shoots over Dort. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points for Davis. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now it's the time Blazers Nation get loud for your
Both teams changing it up here.
everyone. Let him
Some
hear
good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the TrailBlazers.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Topic. Stolen by Henderson. Thibault with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Thibault kicks to Henderson. Outside for Davis. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Williams. Here's Justice. And he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Davis with it. He's got 11. Here's Henderson. Back to Davis. Misses the layup. Thunder trailing by 5. Let's go. And it's Wiggins missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Topic. He has yet to score. Here's Justice. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Shooting for
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. TrailBlazers leading by 5. Henderson outside. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Thibault. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
For the Thunder, number 22, Jason Wallace.
Here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Count it.
Wallace.
And the TrailBlazers with possession here. 3-point lead. Henderson outside. On the wing, Davis. It's rebounded by Topic. Oklahoma City has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Henderson outside. Pass to Clingan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The TrailBlazers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Klingen.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Topic. Hasn't made one yet.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the TrailBlazers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Davis. Knocks down the 3-ball. Davis has got 16.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now Williams. Wallace left side. Here's Topic. Discarded by Davis. Hartenstein with the screen on Davis. Here's Topic. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Portland leading by 4. Holiday surveying the floor. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. The 3 from Davis. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Holiday. Here's Kamara. TrailBlazers moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The TrailBlazers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for your TrailBlazers, Davis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the TrailBlazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And the Thunder making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Wiggins. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
From outside the arc. Doesn't go for it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the TrailBlazers leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, it's Portland TrailBlazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Oklahoma City trailing. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Henderson out there with Davis. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. For the tie. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. He's got 15.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Avdia. Grant outside. Outside, Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Outside, Dort. Nobody near Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. TrailBlazers leading by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And here's Henderson. He's got 5. Grant for 3. Rebounded by Joe.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Williams, and that one is good. Williams has got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities.
but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now, Joe. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Grant finds Davis. Outside, Avdia. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. 10 points for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has 7. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Outside, Avdia. Back to Henderson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. For the lead. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Henderson passes to Grant. To the middle. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
On the wing, Davis. Outside, Avdia. Outside, Davis. Inside, here's Henderson. From down in the low post, it goes. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Scoot Henderson. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Grant. Williams comes in for Avdia. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Davis. Now, here's Holmgren. He has 7. Here's Justice. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now Henderson. He's got 12. From the arc. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, Henderson is